Hey, hi, how's it going? I'm Kenneth, and today we're going to be talking about 1313 Dead End Drive, a board game about bluffing. The premise of the game is your rich old Aunt Agatha has passed away, and in her will she has left some money to all of her heirs. There's 20 different characters. They all have names, they all have occupations, and actually 2 of the heirs are animals. An ugly little dog and a rude looking cat. It's a pretty big game that's for 2 to 4 players. It's quite an old game, came out in 2002. The game features a ton of pieces. When you open this board, it basically just spills out with stuff. There are a lot of little details in this board that just are awesome, and you wouldn't even notice them if you weren't looking. Like when you look at the board, there's a ton of pieces that go on the board that actually sit in, and then they're fun little tabs that you can flick and click and turn, and it's really interactive. And if you look closely, when you take off a piece, there's actually art under the places as well. For example, under this trap here, there's like socks and stuff. It's really cool, and if you look around the board, you'll see, because it's supposed to be an old creepy mansion, you'll see that there are like little details like bugs and mice. It's cool. There are a number of traps in this game that you can use on any of the heirs. There is a pig head that falls over and kills that person. There is a trap door that flicks up and throws the person down the stairs. There's a knight statue that falls over and crushes the person. There's a fireplace that spins them around and they disappear into the fire. So the game starts with the distribution of a number of heirs. Each player gets several heirs that they keep secret so that no one else knows who's got which character. Each player will get multiple heirs. The idea is to take out as many people in the line in front of you as you can, and then escape with that money without dying. And you do this by taking out everybody in front of you in the list in her will. Every time a character is removed, their inheritance moves down to the next person in the line until it gets all the way to the end. You'll see that there are 20 different characters and they all start with some money. The person with the most money across all of their heirs is the winner. You can escape out of the mansion at any time in the game with any of the characters, and once that character is out, they're safe. They get to keep that amount of money. Anybody who's still in the building when the last card is drawn instantly loses their inheritance. The game plays a little bit differently than I was used to. You roll 2 dice on your turn, and you get to move a character with each dice. And you don't have to move characters that you own, you can move any characters on the board. So say I roll a 3 and a 5, I can move one character 3 paces and one character 5 paces, whether that's my character or not. The traps only work if the character is on the trap tile and you have the card to activate that trap. There are multiple cards that can affect either multiple traps or single traps, or have different effects such as adding additional die rolls. You can play as many cards as you want on your turn. This game took about 20 minutes to set up, so this game brand new on Amazon is over $100, which leads me to believe that it's probably quite rare. I didn't love this game. It was fun to play, but it wasn't my favorite. It took a little too long to set up, and the gameplay left a lot of opportunity to have somebody be super cheesy. At the end of our game, basically, I had 2 characters left, both were mine, and obviously all the other players knew already that they were mine, so it was rolling the dice, me moving my character paces towards the exit, and then the other player rolling the dice, trying to move my characters away from the exit, so that whole last sequence took like 15 minutes of just 3 steps forward, 5 steps backward, 5 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. It just kept going like that because the game does not end if you don't draw the last card, or all the characters have died or escaped. This game was not my favorite, but it wasn't bad. I think it would be a lot of fun to play with younger kids because it's just simple, straightforward gameplay. I wouldn't take this game out during a games night because it just takes too long to set up and it ends too quickly. When it was done, I was ready to put it away instead of setting it back up and playing again. There are only 4 types of traps, and it's a single flick or a turn. It's just not that interesting. But like I said, probably very fun for younger kids. My final thoughts on 1313 Dead End Drive: probably would have been a lot more fun if I was younger. I love the way it looks, I like how interesting it was to set it up, but for the price that you can get it for, if you don't already have this game, just skip it. Don't even bother. It's not worth the amount that you have to pay to get it. On 1313 Dead End Drive, I give it the cost, thumbs down. The gameplay, thumb 75% up. It was pretty fun, but just not that fun. Overall, I give 1313 Dead End Drive 1 thumb all the way down and 1 thumb in the middle. Play it if you got nothing else. Thanks for watching, and if you have any suggestions for board games I could play in the future, leave it in the comments below and it might be the next episode. See ya!